Have you ever wanted to create a do-it-yourself office brochure for your dental practice? I'm Julie Fry of the Wealthy Dentist University, and I'm going to show you how to do just that. Office brochures are a powerful tool for communicating with your patients. Having brochures available in your waiting room offers both new and existing patients the opportunity to get to know you and your practice a little bit better. Once you've created the brochure, it does all the work for you. But I understand that creating a brochure on your own might feel like a daunting task. In this tutorial, we'll give you all the content you need. We even provide a Microsoft Word template, so you don't have to worry about the graphic design either. Your brochure can be a general introduction to your practice and the services you offer. Or you can reach out to current patients with a Preferred Patients program. Everyone likes to feel special, and a Preferred Patient plan gives you a marketing edge with both new and current dental patients. The big question is, what should you include in your office brochure? Fortunately, you don't need to be a marketing whiz to make your own brochure. We've got dozens of pre-written segments. All you need to do is choose which ones you want to use. A personal treatment coordinator is a great feature to highlight in your brochure. It makes patients feel special, and it lets them know they're not alone when it comes to planning their dental care. A good way to describe this is, as a preferred patient, you will have your own personal treatment coordinator. Your treatment coordinator will explain all of your benefits, answer your questions, and help guide you throughout your visit. Now, if you're not pushing a preferred patient plan, just leave that part out. All of our pre-written features can be edited, so it's up to you if you want to talk about preferred patients or not. On-time appointments is another great feature to mention in your office brochure. You might say something like, as a preferred patient, you will enjoy our on-time policy that keeps you on schedule. You can plan your business day knowing that we will be ready, waiting, and doing our best to keep you on time. Who doesn't want to hear that from their dentist? You can also mention your central location or locations. You'll need to edit the text to match your own location, of course, but you can present it like this. Our two central locations, in Hayward's Southland Center off Highway 880 and in Richmond's Hilltop Center off Highway 80, put us within easy reach. In addition to our easy access, we have ample free parking for your convenience. Another feature that sounds great to patients is expert assistance with insurance processing. Now, you only want to list this in your brochure if it's a service you really do provide. But if you have an insurance coordinator, you definitely want to be sure patients know that. You could say, we take the confusion out of insurance processing. Just bring your company's benefit forms or insurance information, and we will follow through to see that you receive all the benefits available to you. You're not making any promises about accepting dental insurance. Your practice might even require upfront cash payment from each and every patient, but that's a totally different issue. If your office will help patients with their insurance forms, then let them know. Now, if you're open in the evenings, weekends, or early mornings, you'll definitely also want to let your patients know. For example, for our preferred members who have difficulty leaving work during the day, we offer extended treatment hours until 8 p.m. When you're talking about your hours, you probably don't want to be too specific. Once you print up your brochure, you'll want to be able to keep using it for at least the next 12 months. So don't include specific hours unless you're certain that those hours won't be changing anytime soon. If your treatment schedule might change, keep the brochure vague. For weekend appointments, you could say, for our preferred members who are unable to schedule treatment during the business week, we offer weekend treatment hours on Saturdays. Phrased like that, you're letting patients know you're available on Saturdays, but you're not committing yourself to specific hours. Remember, you want to create a brochure that won't become outdated anytime soon. Your expert staff is also worth pointing out in your brochure. If you're proud of your team, let your patients know. Again, to preserve the longevity of your brochure, you don't need to mention specific team members. You can just say, professional biographies on each of our doctors and hygienists are available to assist you in selecting the dental team best suited to your needs. Additionally, your personal treatment coordinator can answer your questions and assist you in choosing your doctor. One of the things we highly recommend you include in your brochure is a listing of the primary services you offer. It's amazing, but if you don't tell your patients you offer it, they really might not know. If a patient thinks of you as a family dentist, they might not realize you offer dental implants. If they think of you as a cosmetic dentist, they might assume you don't do root canals. And they simply might not have realized that you offer tooth whitening or Invisalign or whatever else. A good heading to use here is General Dentistry Plus. You want to be sure to include general dentistry just to cover all your bases. For example, you might write, "Our superb reputation for general dentistry since 1993 continues with our in-house expertise in the areas of," and then you just list all of the types of treatment you offer and want to highlight. For a typical family practice, that list might look something like this: children's dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, bonding, restorative crown and bridge, gum treatment, full and partial dentures, teeth cleaning and x-rays, preventative decay treatment, oral surgery and extraction, retainers and oral appliances, and endodontics. You'll want to customize this list to your practice, of course. Make sure to include basic dental treatment on your list: family dentistry, fillings, crowns and bridges, as well as exams and hygiene. Also, be sure to list anything you really enjoy, or are trying to push, or find especially profitable. Include things like sedation dentistry, dental implants, or adult braces. Then, finish off by letting patients know that you'll never abandon them by saying, "If you need specialty treatment which we cannot provide, we will be happy to do your oral exam and refer you to an appropriate specialist." When it comes to emergency care, you definitely want to include 24-hour emergency service in your brochure, provided, of course, that it's something you actually provide. For example, as a preferred patient, you have access to our special 24-hour emergency service. You can rest assured that you and your family can obtain assistance in case of a dental accident or emergency. Now, we've all heard the horror stories of doctors who advertise themselves as emergency dentists, only to get early morning calls from drug-seeking patients. So I can hardly blame a dentist who doesn't offer on-call service. However, if you do, or even if you outsource emergency calls to another dentist, let patients know about this valuable service. Another good thing to boast about is your friendly, caring staff. I mean, they are friendly and caring, aren't they? So let your patients know. Tell them, "We are committed to providing the most comfortable treatment possible. Our staff is specially trained to help ease the way for you and your family." If your practice offers anything for dental phobic patients, your brochure is the perfect place to mention that. This could be as simple as listing nitrous oxide sedation by saying, "Nitrous oxide, laughing gas, is available to help relieve tension during your dental appointment." One note on nitrous. When speaking to patients, you always want to make sure you include the phrase laughing gas, because not everyone knows it's the same as nitrous oxide. Do you treat kids at your practice? If so, you can include children's dentistry in your office brochure. Tell patients that we take care to make sure your little ones have a pleasant dental experience. Special games and toys are on hand for children of all ages. You also don't want to overlook the fact that lots of patients are concerned with the cost of dentistry. You can address this by mentioning your practice's fully detailed cost estimates. Just say, "Preferred patients receive a detailed cost estimate before we begin treatment. Your estimate will explain how much each phase of your treatment will cost, what is covered by your insurance program, and the amount for which you are personally responsible. If you should have any questions, your treatment coordinator will be happy to explain your insurance and treatment plan in easy-to-understand terms." Anything you can do to make the financial process less intimidating will work to your advantage. So it's also nice to highlight your flexible payment options, because that's a big deal to your patients. You can tell them, "We have several financing options available. Your treatment coordinator will help you customize a payment plan to meet your financial situation." There's no need to get into details about what particular financing options you offer. Just let them know that they have options. That's what they want to hear. Plus, let patients know that they can use their Visa or MasterCard. Your brochure could mention, "In addition to cash and check, we accept both Visa and MasterCard for your convenience." They feel like they have lots of options, and you get your payment up front. Your continuing care oral hygiene service also might merit a mention in your brochure. There's nothing wrong with saying, "You can take advantage of our advanced scheduling program for your regular teeth cleaning and oral cancer exams." The continuing care your dental practice provides its patients is a real benefit, so don't overlook it. You want to emphasize that you're doing all you can to make things convenient for your patients. It's all in how you describe it. If your front desk calls patients for standby appointments, you can call that your priority last-minute appointment service. Speak directly to busy patients. For many people, scheduling appointments is difficult because of their unpredictable business day. We have established a special program where you can register with our scheduling coordinator to be called when an opening becomes available. Your brochure is a great place to make patients feel special, whether or not you're going with a preferred patient plan. Tell patients they get their own personal doctor and hygienist. An important part of your preferred patient plan is the continuing relationship between you, your doctor, and your hygienist. Seeing the same doctor and hygienist, people who are familiar with your dental history and personal needs, is part of our commitment to providing the best care possible. In addition to the comprehensive program supporting regular teeth cleaning and oral cancer exams, we are now offering a series of low-cost treatment programs to treat periodontal gum disease. 92% of people suffer from various degrees of gum disease, ranging from bleeding to loose teeth. That's especially good for a practice that's targeting perio patients. In writing your brochure, you want to think about which procedures you want to emphasize. You can spotlight cosmetic dentistry by offering a cosmetic dental analysis. Explain the benefits of cosmetics. For many of our established patients, the cosmetic look of their smile is an important part of their business or lifestyle. Cosmetic improvements can make a real difference in how well we are accepted socially and in business. Whether you are an executive, salesperson, or homemaker, a beautiful smile will be an asset for the rest of your life. Ask your treatment coordinator about arranging for a no-charge cosmetic dental analysis with your doctor. Stained, chipped, and widely separated teeth can be painlessly repaired to give you a picture-perfect smile. Free cosmetic consultations are a great way to sell patients on dentistry, and your brochure is a good place to make that offer. It's also a good place to mention anything else you want your patients to know about. For example, some practices do community outreach or have some sort of continuing union member and corporate employee education program. You can encourage patients to bring you into their organization for outreach purposes. We offer special programs to unions and corporations designed to educate members and employees in good dental practices. These include programs for pregnant women, smokers, children, and people in highly visible executive sales and public relations positions. The purpose of these programs is to reduce the cost of dental health care through preventive education. We will help you evaluate potential public relations problems within your organization that may affect bottom-line sales or productivity. Ask our treatment coordinator to provide you with more information on how your union or corporation can take advantage of these cost-saving and productivity-boosting programs. Another program lots of dental offices have is a referral thank you program. Of course, this works best if your patients know it exists. We want to encourage you to spread the word to your friends, neighbors, and coworkers about our preferred patient plan. Each time you refer a new patient for a checkup exam, x-rays, and cleaning, we will thank you personally with a special gift certificate from one of the finer local department stores. The more new patients you refer within a 6-month period, the bigger your gift certificate. Your friends win with high-quality dental care. You win with a personal thank you from us. Now, you don't actually have to use any of this pre-written content, but if you're not sure what to say, you don't have to worry. Just pick the features that describe your office the best. The next step in creating your own personalized office brochure is the graphic design. Now, don't panic. I know you're not a graphic designer, and you don't have to be. Just download our Microsoft Word template to create your very own custom office brochure. Everything is already laid out. All you need to do is pop in your own content, and you've got a 3-fold brochure ready to go. This sort of brochure is usually called a tri-fold brochure, which is a little odd when you consider it that it only actually has 2 folds in it. If you use our template, your final brochure will look something like this. You'll want to have your final brochures printed on 8.5 by 11-inch paper that's heavier and glossier than normal office paper. If you have a good printer, you can do this in your office, but it's often easier, and sometimes cheaper too, to have them done by a professional printer. Our template is already laid out for you. All you need to do is customize the content. You absolutely want to be sure to include your office contact information. That includes your dental practice website address. In fact, I'd recommend including your web address on virtually all of your communications. You'll also want to include your own pictures. A picture of your office and a photo of the senior doctor or doctors are really important visual cues for patients. You can also include after photos of beautiful dentistry, but skip the unpleasant before shots. You can show pictures or logos of specific services or products you offer, like Invisalign, Zoom, Lumineers, etc. One note of warning. You want to make sure you have the rights to any images you reprint. It's easiest if you use pictures you've taken yourself. If you include pictures of patients, make sure they've signed a release. This lesson also includes a Microsoft Word document of all the benefits and bullet points mentioned in this video. Just open up that document and select the text you want to include in your brochure. And don't be shy about editing or writing your own content. It's all about letting patients hear your voice and learn more about your practice. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even experiment with other templates. Microsoft Word has a variety of brochure templates available. When you select New, the program will ask you if you want to create a new document. But it will also present you with a list of templates. Plus, there are even more templates online that you can download. And that's really all it takes to create a customized and professional office brochure. And once you're done, you've got another great tool in your marketing arsenal. You can make your brochure available in your waiting area and treatment rooms. You also might consider putting together a follow-up package to your preferred patients. Send them a brochure that highlights the advantages of being a preferred patient. You can even include a preferred patient card that makes them feel extra special. So don't be shy. We've given you all the resources you need. Go ahead and create your own do-it-yourself office brochure right now.